Hello, hello. As per usual, we have a KVK review. Uh, this KVK was quite nice. We ended up winning this KVK. 2340. We were up in the Earth Camp. We allied with Fire Camp against the Water Camp and Wind Camp. All in all, it was a very, very nice KVK. We had very good fights with Win. They were a very challenging opponent and put up a really good fight. And our allies over in Fire were fantastic as well. I'm back in the home kingdom here, but jumping back here so that way I can take you through and show you the stats of everything that we have here. So let's go ahead and we'll start with looking at the Path of Greatness. Conquest rewards here. We didn't get the stars, so we got all the extra stuff that comes with winning. So we split basically everything 50-50. Go ahead and claim all of these. Then if we go look in our honor rewards here, we got these. Coalition and camp, there's nothing there to be added. This KVK we didn't end up getting to S or S plus tier. Only 52.5 billion kingdom points were accomplished, but is what it is. Looking at our expedition leaderboard here, you can see that I finished in 27th place, score of 296,000. If you look at this, was second in the alliance. ADZ, he went pretty crazy. He ended up getting top 20 if I recall. Yeah, he got 11th. Then in coalition here, you can see that we ended up getting second place in coalition. Then as a camp, we ended up getting third place as a camp, just barely missing out on second place, unfortunately. But oh well, it is what it is. Coming here quickly, we'll look at our autarch points here, so you can see I ended up in 87th place with 146 million. Here's our top 10. We have Oikotomos in there, Bonito in the top 10 there. Death points, I wasn't even in the top 100 here, but again, scrolling down, see everyone there. Doesn't look like there was any 2340. And then in heal points, again, I was off the top ranking, but you can see Oikotomos there again, and Shigeo just barely missing top 10, but yeah, I guess overall I traded about 2-1, it looks like. Certainly didn't feel like that at certain points in this KVK fighting against Windcamp, but I guess we ended up pulling through in the end with those stats. We can go ahead and we can pull up the leaderboards here. And we can go ahead and see here I was 31st, I had 31 million heals, 73rd. You can see here kind of the scores. I'll go through and I'll scroll through everyone here. Lots of really cool people in this KVK, very enjoyable. Everyone really played like they wanted to win. It was overall very, very, very enjoyable. Good group of people. Everyone overall was very nice, very kind, fought hard. Not a whole lot of complaints overall. I guess maybe my only complaint is I wish the fighting lasted a little bit longer. It was a little short for my taste, but it's just me because I like fighting. We'll go through all the individual scores here first, so that way we can give everyone here their time in the limelight. You can see they're at 35 million kills. So it looks like my looks like my kill score was like double my kill score. I don't. It might be because towards the end of KVK I was running some mixed. Took a lot more dead earlier in KVK than I would have liked, but that's how it goes sometimes. Just kind of scrolling down here. There's everyone there. And then if we go look at our dead leaderboard, 54th. Kinda see where everyone is here. But yeah, for being I'll show the kingdoms in the KVK here, but we had 6 kingdoms in each camp, and for there being that many kingdoms, I mean, you certainly had certain groups and individuals that definitely played this like it was a higher tier KVK. Kind of interesting the way that the matchmaking has been working. So now we can scroll over here to Alliance. So 1457 Fire Camp had a rank 1 Alliance. For healing, Water Camp had rank 2 Alliance. Wind Camp had rank 3 and rank 4. Water for rank 5. Fire for rank 6. And then here we have 7, 9, and 10. And then Wind Camp for rank 8 there. I'll just keep scrolling down a little bit further. And down here I think we're getting to the alliances that we didn't fight out of too much. Then we'll go and we'll look at Kingdom here. So you can see here overall, 2340, we were 3rd in heals, just by about 1 million there. But yeah, 1457 Fire Camp, 1 billion heals, 2997. These guys, I understand they're a new kingdom. For a new kingdom to already be putting up 1 billion heals, that's impressive. I hope their kingdom continues to grow. They got a good group over there. Us over here, 2340, 871 mil, 1992, 870. And we'll kind of scroll down here and show everyone. 24 kingdom map, as you can see. Jump back over to the alliance and go look at kills now. So you can see we, from the alliance that we were in, at least we were trading a little bit more evenly, it looks like. Yeah, rank 1 is fire with 1.9 billion kills. Rank 2 is water. 3 and 4 are wind. 5 is water. 6 is earth. Here we have 6, 8, and 9. And then wind had 7 and fire had 10. Just keep scrolling down here a little bit more. I think at this point we're not really... Yeah, we're not doing too much fighting. And if we go look at kingdoms here, you can see overall we were ranked 2 in kills. 1457, 1.6 billion kills. Us, 1.2 billion, 3339. 1.1 billion, 1722, 981, 2997, 895. Just kind of keep scrolling down here. And you can see how the stats kind of shaped up there. And then we can go ahead. What was our trade? 1.23 to 871. Okay, not too bad. And then if we go back over here and look at our alliances, Fire Camp taken 1 and 2 here, Water in 3rd, Wind in 4th, 5th, and 6th. Water had 7th, we had 8th and 9th. Water at 10th, and then if we keep on scrolling down here, we'll see more. Okay. And then if we go look at our kingdom here, you can see overall we were 4th in deads. You can see here we had 1992 with 132 million, 2997 with 116. Fire here with 111. us there in fourth. So overall, not too bad, not too bad. And I think coming into this KVK, I think we were dead last in power. So dead last in power, but we ended up second in kills, third in heals, and fourth in deads. Not too bad if you ask me. And then I don't know why this is still showing a dot there, but okay. So we can go look at our season retrospect here. Go take a look. Glorious path. 8 times in KVK. Alright, we killed 35 million units, more than 98%. September 25th, we killed about 11 million. Healed 32 million. Got a bunch of deads. 22,000 barbs, 322 forts. Here we go. Here's our alliance stats again. 1.1 billion kills in our main alliance. 339 flags built, destroyed 59. And then over here, 1.25 billion kills. Number 2. Number 7 in heals. Number 4 in deads. Is that it? Can't go any further? Okay. So there is that. And then, yeah. So I might even be able to, let me see. If I go and I try to pull up our KVK here, I can show kind of what our stats were overall coming into this. Alright. So now here we are inside of Hero Scrolls. And then if we go sort by power here, and this is everyone's new power, you can kind of see that the way that the map looked. Okay, maybe we're a little higher now that it's showing migrations, but we were, this number was 5.1. We were down here. And then in terms of KP, yeah, I think the KP is changed because 1457 did end up getting slightly more kills than us. We saw in the KVK stats, so I think this is counting migration. So it looks like now we're in here, but yeah, so this was 5.1, and then this was like 24 billion or something like that. And then in terms of deads, yeah, I don't know how much it changed now, but I think most migrations stayed within camps, so the power numbers here should be relatively reflecting what they were. This is about accurate. We were one of the weaker camps by power. We were also one of the weaker, the weakest by KP. And deads, we were also kind of lower, but yeah, and then if we were to turn on the deltas and sort by the deltas, now that we have, the KVK overs isn't going to be as accurate, but kind of see the general trend here. And if we sort by KP, there's everyone there. And then as well as if we're sorting by deads. And then you know, with this, it shows that we got a decent migration in, which was nice. But yeah, definitely very, very nice. And if we just jump back in game here, I can show off the rewards that we have. So camp rewards here, we got rank 3. It's kind of showing off what we got. Coalition rank 2, got these rewards. I will collect this at a different time. I want to put these credits in a different alliance. If you didn't know, whenever you click claim, you don't actually get these as tokens. These credits just get deposited to the alliance that you're in. So make sure you're in an alliance that you want to give these credits to. And then you can see here, rank 28 overall with honor, but it wasn't our real main goal. Then we got an autarch here, which is pretty cool. And we can go pick that up as well. I think we're at the point where I think we're wanting to pick up, yeah, Thrasher to put over this. So we can real quick jump into our shop. See here, I got 3 coins. I'll have to figure out what I want to get here, but definitely from the inscription. Got our autarch testimony, and then we will go ahead and pick up Thrasher. Okay. So there's our setup. I've got 2 autarch fragments as well, so next KVK I will be guaranteed an autarch as well, regardless of win or lose, but obviously you want to win, right? So well, anyways, guys, that was the review. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next one, guys, take care.